Shallow fishies! My name is Echo. I'm a PADI Mermaid instructor trainer focused on compassionate instruction, and I'm going to show you what you can expect out of PADI Basic Mermaid. There's one spot left in our March course, so come check it out. I really wanted to film this because I have massive social anxiety, and there was a series on TikTok I saw of this lady showing you what you could expect when you go into an Aldi or a post office, and it was really helpful because I get super anxious. So this is that. The first thing you need to do, obviously, is book your spot in the course. Again, there's one left. You can find the link in my bio and you just fill out some basic personal information and then your credit card or debit card and hit submit. Next, within about a day, you'll get an email from PADI and it will be asking you to start your e-learning, which is about a 2-hour online course that you will be sent directly to your email. You're going to want to make sure you finish the course before you arrive, and you can't fail. You can take sections over and over and over again, but also it's really easy, so don't stress too much. The next thing that's going to happen is we're actually going to meet in person on the day of the course, and you will get the info and location on where we're going to meet in an email from me prior to the course. You will have to fill out 3 forms with me. That's the first thing we're going to do when we sit down in the classroom, and one of those forms needs to be filled out and printed before you arrive. That form is the most important one, and it's called the diver medical form. You'll get it from me in an email beforehand, and sometimes it needs a doctor's signature, this one. So just make sure it's all printed and filled out and ready to go when you arrive in the classroom. If you don't fill out the other 2, that's okay. We'll do it together and I'll show you exactly what to write on all of the spaces. After our paperwork, we're going to have what's called knowledge development session number 1. And this should all be a review because you'll have completed your e-learning beforehand, but we're just going to make sure we're all on the same page and understanding exactly what's going to happen down at the pool in just a minute. This is a great time to take notes and ask any questions, even if they feel silly. There's no such thing as a silly question in my class. And you can also get to know each other and learn everybody's names before we get in the pool. Then we're all going to meet on the pool deck. But before we can be mermaids, we have to be safe. So we're going to do our prerequisites, which is just a demonstration that you're really comfortable in the water. What you're going to do is jump in with either a mask or goggles, and you're going to swim 25 meters, which is 1 standard pool length. And then you're going to float or tread water for 3 minutes. You can do any stroke. You can take as long as you want. You just cannot touch the ground, touch the sides, or stop, or be visibly struggling. Now I'm showing you here what most people wear. I'm sorry, it's a little out of shot, but most people wear a swimsuit, a rash guard, which is what I'm putting on the mannequin now, and leggings. We wear a rash guard and leggings over top of our swimsuit just because sometimes it can get a little cold. We'll be in the water for about 3 hours. The other thing is we want to make sure whatever swimsuit we choose is really secure. So make sure you can trust it if you were to, say, jump off a diving board. We want to make sure we don't have to keep adjusting that swimsuit to feel comfortable. When you are doing your prerequisite swim, there are a couple things you cannot wear because they make your life a little easier, and we want to make sure you're comfortable without them. The first thing is a snorkel. We want to see you being able to breathe without that during your prereq. The next thing is bifins. We want to see you just swim all by yourself with your little feetsies. And then no neoprene. It makes you floaty and we'd have to put weights on you. So just stay away from it for your prereqs. You can grab that later if you need to. We also are not going to use a monofin or tail. Not yet. I know you're very excited, but it's coming soon. After you're all done with your 25-meter swim and 3-minute float and you crushed it because you're amazing, you're going to go ahead and grab the rest of your equipment. You can lay all this right next to you on the side of the pool. You need your bifins, you need your mask and your snorkel this time. Please make sure your mask goes over your eyes and your nose. We need this so that we can equalize air spaces properly. And of course, now that we're done with prereqs and you passed, it's time to grab that mermaid tail. You can save us all some time here if you make sure you come to class with your monofin inside your mermaid tail. If you need help or you've never done that before, no worries, you can go ahead and wait and I will help you. Finally, here are just a couple of extra items that aren't required, but that some people like to bring to make the class a little easier. The first is a yoga mat. This is great because you can put all of your equipment down in one space and keep good track of it, as well as protect the heels from digging into scratchy pool decks. I also recommend you bring a water bottle and some food in case you get hungry. I know it seems obvious, but make sure you remember a towel, a change of clothes, and the one I always forget, undies. Oh my gosh, the amount of times I've forgotten my undies and had to do a walk of shame in my wet leggings and suit out to the car. Okay, my friends, that's it. Now you are all ready for PADI Basic Mermaid with Mermaid Echo at Minnesota MerCon happening on March 29th and 30th. There's one spot left, so go snag it now, and we will see you in about a month. Good luck. Never swim alone. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I am here to help. I'll see you soon. Bye.